So here we have big match from the English Premier League. Man City against Arsenal, and Man City are the odds-on favourites for this. 1.66, Arsenal there 5.8, and the markets are expecting goals. I thought the markets might be expecting well, I thought maybe overs might be heading towards 1.6, but anyway, it's there at 1.78. Either way, I'm thinking this is going to be an open one. So we're going for a Man City win, but we're going to keep the 2-2 as our plan B, and we're expecting Arsenal to get on the score sheet. But even if they don't, we've got 2-0 and 3-0 covered. So lots of scores in favour of Man City, as you can see. Let's see what happens. It's just about to kick off. Half time in this one, it's Man City 2, Arsenal 0. So far, so good for us on the correct score market. Not so good for Arsenal in this one, and you'd think that Arsenal are going to have to go all out in this second half. They have to do something in this match, and so we're in a scenario where, look, obviously you see in the videos a lot of the time we've got green on the 2-0, we put the green down to 0, but in this case what we can do is we can actually flip it around, and what we're going to do is we're going to pretty much put all our liability onto that 2-0. So we're still leveraging the green in a way, but we're pretty much turning it around. So it's a £100 risk initially. That £100 risk is now on the 2-0, and all possible score lines after that, it would be minus 46 in the market, but we boost up the green on these other score lines. So 146 on the 2-1, 3-0 could be 264, for example. 2-2, if Arsenal can turn it around, that would be very nice. So, and just to show you, the cash out is offering us 67% return if we wanted to get out. So we're being very aggressive on this one. There has to be, or Arsenal have to do something. They have to get on the score sheet, so you'd think that that's going to leave gaps and Man City could capitalise. So there should be more goals in this one. We're being aggressive. Let's see what happens. It's Man City 2, Arsenal 0 at half time. We've had another goal in this one. It's gone Man City 3, Arsenal 0. So yeah, really not looking good for Arsenal. Interestingly, the market has been suspended pretty much since the third goal. So can't do anything as it stands. We're just going to have to wait for it to be unsuspended. Let me just quickly show you the position that we're in. And interestingly, because of the time, because we've hit that third goal so early in the match, we're probably not going to be able to take as big a cash out as was available earlier on, but let's have a look at it and then we'll make the decision. But anyway, the market is suspended for the minute, so let's wait for it to be unsuspended and then we'll be right back. So anyway, we're back. So we're back. It was a very long market suspension and no real reason for it. It's not like this match isn't on the TV. Anyway, Man City 3, Arsenal 0, and so let me show you what we're going to do. There is a cash out, 86. We could take that, but I'm going to try and show you ways we can obviously try and race those profits. That's the idea. We want to limit our losses, race those profits. So we're going to lay it off. We're going to lay off all risk from the trade, as you can see here, and that should be in the market now. And now that gives us 178 if it remains this scoreline. If Arsenal can pull one back, we've got 290 of green. The risk, if you can call it that, is that if obviously Man City score another one, then we're just going to end up breaking even on this one. So there's lots of options, always lots of flexibility when you're trading the correct score market. We could cash out for this right now, which is a 91% return. And another option is that we let it run at this scoreline for a little bit longer, and then we come back and then we green it up if we get the chance. Anyway, 62 minutes on the clock. It's Man City 3, Arsenal 0. Kind of think there could be more goals in this one, but let's see what happens. So we're at 78 minutes on this one, and the game's gone for a bit of a lull ever since Man City got the third goal. It's like Man City just controlling the ball, Arsenal kind of giving up, and so yeah, there hasn't been any more goals ever since, and so probably time to maybe cash it out, or we could actually, let's do this. Let's lay it off because we still got a nice bit of green. If Arsenal can pull one back, we don't want to ignore that possibility. So anyway, look, we're going to try and distribute some profits. So we're going to end up in a position where we are making a profit no matter what. So look, if it remains this scoreline, we're going to make 116. Any other scoreline, we're going to make 120. But we've got a nice bit of green. If Arsenal can pull one back in the final 10 minutes, that would be very nice. That would be a great scenario. But anyway, let's see what happens. Heading into 80 minutes plus the stoppage time. Let's see. 86 minutes on the clock. We've had a goal. It's not a very big goal in the grand scheme of things. It's a very big goal for us, okay? So that's going to pretty much triple our profit. I'm just going to lock this in because, because that's pretty much our last score line we've got covered with that amount of green. So now you can see we've got 3-3-2 on that, on all the score lines really, okay? So 3-1, Man City 3, Arsenal 1. We've got the 3-3-2 profit on there. And look, let's try and go for another goal. I'm following this match and just looks like Man City are just trying to close it out and trying to get to the final whistle, but you never know. I mean, Arsenal have to go for it. They've got to do something. We've got 5 minutes plus the injury time, so you never know. They might try and push to try and get at least another goal to make it 3-2. But anyway, we're laying off that 3-1. So if we do get another goal, we're going to get into the 400 plus profit zone if we do. Anyway, let's see what happens. No further goals. We're making around £300. Let's see what happens though. We're heading into, pretty much into injury time now. 95 minutes on the clock. We've had another goal and it's gone to Man City. It's a bit of a rout. It's turned pretty ugly. So Man City 4, Arsenal 1, and that is pretty much going to be the last kick of the ball as well, isn't it? So that puts us on a very nice profit, as you can see, 433. Okay, so £400 plus profit from that. And you saw how the trade developed. I mean, you saw where we were at half-time. 2-0, went very aggressive, anticipated more goals in the second half. So we didn't just put that green down to 0 and kind of be defensive, went fully aggressive and was willing to pretty much have all our liability on that 2-0 scoreline, even though it was a target scoreline at the start of the match. And then we hit the 3-0 early on, which is not ideal, but you saw what we did. We let it ride for a little bit longer, then we moved the green around and we got 2 late goals. So in the end, a very nicely done trade on this one, and that is the final whistle as well. Man City 4, Arsenal 1. And if you enjoyed that little clip, we would really love it if you could click the like button to support the channel. The more likes we get, the more clips we will put out in the future. Oh, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done that. And if you do like the look of correct score trading and you want to know how to learn more about correct score trading and take it up to the next level, then you can download this free Correct Score Mastery course prospectus ebook. Click the link that is in the description of this video. It should be below the video. Click on the link, put in your very best email address, and we will email it right to you. And this ebook will tell you everything you need to know about taking your correct score trading to the next level, all the way to mastering this market. And the correct score market, it really is one of the best football trading markets to learn, but it's also absolutely huge and a little bit complex. So as said, if you want to learn more about it, click below to get your course prospectus ebook, and that will explain pretty much everything. And you can take a closer look at everything that is involved. It's absolutely free, so take a look. And while you're there, if you want to see another great football trading video, and hopefully a correct score one, the video on the screen should be one that you will enjoy. So click on that video and head over there, go grab a nice cold beer, and let's get into it.